Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Go right in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go right in.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, that's good. That's good. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. Hey, kill.
Prescott now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start the drive with Cook. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Prescott. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Slide in.
Mike 50. Get this one on.
Then we're going to 52.
Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bears take over.
Check out. 180. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Kill.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Rabbit.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now a carry for Okoye. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
11 feet. Shoot. Jim.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Just like that.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 2nd down and goal. Luck. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he spins through. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, Cowboys.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You got right. That QB's trash. Let's go. Here we go, 46. Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. And this is Cook with a grab. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Mike, here we go. Target. Hey, 47. Here we go.
Check mark 33. Check mark 33.
26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Kill. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick.